the heck is wrong with people? I made a video yesterday, okay, about, well, kind of give my support really to those people in Los Angeles and California, with the forest fires, which are totally out of hand. And quite frankly, there was nothing they could do. These extreme events, there's no way they could have planned for. There's nothing they could have done. They couldn't put, I don't know, brakes in the forests and what have you to stop the fires. The problem is this, at the embers and the ash and what have you, were like flipping golf balls, burning golf balls falling down out of the sky. They would have travelled for miles. There ain't no brakes. There just isn't. So they're just talking absolute bollocks. They can't fly the planes in those sort of winds either. They can't just gather salt water because it destroys the systems that they've got, and also you have a huge amount of problems afterwards as well, and also it's electrostatic, so that can cause issues. Very minor risk, but still it's not the firefighters' fault. And you've got all these, I'm going to make some videos about this actually. I've got a whole load of comments. I think I just need to go through them because I'm disgusted with these people. Absolutely disgusted with them. And they're going on about, oh yeah, because they're wealthier, because they've got nice houses, and because, for fuck's sake, people have died. There's about 24 people have died, and about 30 plus have been injured. And then you obviously got the firefighters all mixed in with that as well. And a lot of them are volunteers, you know? The idea more fund's going to make a huge amount of difference is for the birds. It makes some difference, obviously, regarding the equipment, but there isn't actually the resources. They can't get hold of the bloody equipment because this is such an extreme issue. It's not an extreme event. It's not straightforward. No matter what Donald Trump says, flipping out, he's flipping out having an attack at the firefighters who are risking their lives, attacking them. So they're not doing a very good job. They don't know what they're doing. Words to that effect, you know. And then you've got all the blooming MAGA lot who say, oh, they deserve it because they're condescending to us. Well, maybe they're condescending to because you're just an evil bunch of bastards. You're just an evil bunch of bastards. I've got no time for you, other than the fact we're trying to expose you. Hence, I will be making a video about all the disgusting bloody comments I've been getting. Some of them I had to delete or get rid of because it's just so vile. I can't, obviously, but give you a little idea anyway, don't it? I just find, why are people like this? Why? What? Fuck's sake. I don't know. Morality is broken, isn't it? Trump has done this. Just like in the United Kingdom with Brexit and the Reform voters, they're a hateful bunch of bastards. No time for them. And yes, I have been hiding or deleting some of the comments because I have to. I can't have some of them comments using vile language that the filters haven't actually picked up. I can't have those sort of comments on my channel. I just can't, you know? There are rules on YouTube, and quite frankly, I'm quite happy for them because there's all very well saying freedom of speech, freedom of speech. Well, do you know what? It's just an excuse to be a nasty piece of work. It really is. So, if you want to be nasty to us, I think it's about time. It'll be nasty to me. I think it's about time we fought back, don't you? I tell you what I hope. I hope in the EU and the UK retaliate against Donald Trump and his Mark Zuckerberg's and Elon Musk regarding online hate crime and shut those platforms down. That's what I hope. It's about time they did. And it's got nothing to do about freedom of speech. It comes with freedom of speech comes with responsibility. I had some twat on this channel commenting, saying, oh, so you're against freedom of speech? And now one going on about, Elon Musk, he'll save us. That was a Brit. Oh, for God's sake. No, he won't. Elon Musk he doesn't give a flying fuck about you. I'm sorry about my language, but it's true. He don't give a flying fuck about you. And quite frankly, all he cares about is money. He'll tell you otherwise, But that is not true. And you can prove that with the fact that keeps fighting Tesla to get his payouts, or like 60 odd billion or whatever, or 57 or 60 billion, a lot of money anyway, wasn't he? And he's just unreal. You know, don't believe a word that he says. He knows that the MAGA lot who are supporting him, and the reform voters and UKIPers and stuff like that who are supporting Elon Musk, he knows he's a thick of shit. I'm sorry, I'm being condescending because it's true. You're so blinkered and narrow-minded, you don't look at the nuance. Where's the lateral thinking? You know, this decision might affect that one. Bloody idiots. I'm sorry, it's just made me angry with all this sort of stuff because it's totally unnecessary. And yes, California's a wealthy state, but not everyone in California is wealthy. A lot of ordinary folk are losing their homes. That's bollocks. And after all, they are the 5th largest economy in the world, and they are propping you up. They're propping you lot up. You lot who, quite frankly, rely on your welfare checks and, God knows, lobotomies and stuff like that. Maybe that's what you need, lobotomy. Drill the whole brain. I don't know. Relieve that pressure on your singular brain cell. You need California. Just like in the United Kingdom, they need London. They need the city of London. They need them because they prop up the economy. Not just by a little bit, but by a lot. And why is it, right? All the wealthy people, right? The wealthy areas tend to be either Democrat or for instance, London, Labour. You've got a Labour mayor, remember, in London? The wealthiest areas are on the left. Those who want to promote people like Nigel Farage, like Clacton, whatever, they're the poorest in society. What do you think? Would you honestly think that somebody like Nigel Farage is going to make you rich? Somebody who's basically profiteering on your mental ill health, it literally knows he can win you lot over because your lack of thinking is simple-minded. And those of you who aren't and supporting them, you are just thinking about angle, crash the pound, bet against it. Just like Chris Minodi did. Time you lot woke up. You see, it's easy to sell sound bites, but it's harder to sell the truth. Because they don't sound exciting, don't sound interesting, or it doesn't sound passionate. You know, like in the United Kingdom, Brexit, what have you, it's very easy to sell sovereignty. Or unelected bureaucrats. Yeah, you voted for one. Nigel Farage. He's an unelected bureaucrat. He is unelected in his party. He put himself there. Now, I've said this before, Nigel Farage's Reform UK party is run separately from his company, which is a Reform UK Party Limited or something. Yet, he used his majority in his limited company to oust Ben Habib, good, and knocked off his pedestal Richard Elice. Yet, the registered organisation is Reform UK as an with the Electoral Commission. Isn't someone going to investigate this? Because this just sounds completely wrong and potentially illegal. These people are oh, crikey. They're shitting on you. They really are. Sorry about my language, but it's pissed me off. And quite frankly, anyone who wishes people to be dead, their own people, fellow Americans in the United States, all those in the UK who are wishing the same, well, you don't deserve the air that you breathe. Toodaloo.